Hey everybody, welcome back to Falcon Falls. So this is episode 27, and this is the final episode of Falcon Falls. So yeah, the series is over. This is crazy. So I mean, we've got this episode, which is going to be some crazy progress episode. I've never done anything like this even. So I'll explain a bunch in just a moment. But yeah, this is the final episode of Falcon Falls. Next weekend, there's going to be a cinematic video. At the time of recording this, I've already finished that and edited it and everything. And believe me, you do not want to miss that. So be sure to, stay tuned next weekend. And yeah, the cinematic video you're going to really enjoy. So yeah, this episode is going to be the episode where we redo all of the rural area of our map. Well, we had that rural area where we put farms in the national park and stuff, but that's different. I mean, the part that we had built before and then destroyed, because if you've been around for a while, you know that in the first 10 or so episodes of this series, it was more rural stuff, and I ended up deciding to just get rid of all of it because I really wasn't a fan. I mean, some of it I kept, like the first episode, the logging thing, the sewage treatment plants, the seaside town, and that's about it, though. I mean, like, I really wasn't a huge fan of that whole area, and just from above it didn't look right, and I decided to just take a break from the rural part of the map and come back to it later, completely redo it, and that's what I did. So this episode, we're completely redoing it. I mean, I thought it was going to take like a couple of episodes, but I'm just doing it in one episode here. I don't even care. Like, over the past few weeks, I've been spending a ton of time on this city, and really just in-game, in general, this, like, I've been spending a lot of time, and I'm, like, when I am doing a lot of the same thing at once and just grinding it, I can do my best work, and I feel like that's what I sort of did here, because I am so happy with the detailing of this area, this rural area, which you'll see at the end of the video, or possibly screenshots you saw from Twitter, teasers and stuff. But whatever the case, this area I'm so happy with. So yeah, I guess if you're looking at the time lapse right now, what we're doing is we're working on this parking lot of this Walmart over here. So what I wanted to do for this rural area is I wanted to start off more suburban, in terms of have some big box stores and like a car dealership and stuff, and then move towards a much more rural type of thing, which I ended up doing. And this episode is pretty much powered by P. Delmo. So P. Delmo's grasses and bushes, oh my gosh, like, if you don't have them, you gotta have them. Because honestly, they just fill space so well, they're low try, but I don't know. I figure I'll talk about what's going on in the time-lapse for a little while. So you see, I'm placing some big box stores over here by, this main street. So this street is what comes off the golf course area, that street that has the bridge over the river, etc. And I wanted to extend that over here and just extend it for a little while, not for too long, because I didn't want too many larger roads once it got more rural. But this area, I wanted to go for something a little bit more suburban, not suburban as in the perfect 1950s family with a dog and a white picket fence, etc., but something more New Englandy. I don't know, you get what I mean. So the point is, around here the density is pretty decent, so I figured it'd be fine to add some shopping center action, and just because this avenue ends up looking great with it in the Walmart and stuff. And yeah, you see this Home Depot I was working on a moment ago there. And yeah, I mean, like, for pretty much everything in this episode, there is not an inch of ground that is not covered by anything P. Delmo. So Yeah, you'll really understand in a moment. I think you already can now, just looking at all the grasses I've been placing. But yeah, you'll really understand later. But anyway, just behind this Home Depot, trying to add some chain link fences and section stuff off. We've got some restaurants over here. Wait, did I place 2 of those? I think I did. I think I placed 2 of those food and stuff by King Leno places. That's a problem. Whatever. I don't care. It's fine. I don't know how I didn't notice that though. I'm 99% sure I placed 2 of them there. Even if I didn't, whatever. So yeah, just placing some cobble in front of the Home Depot to add some texture. And then there's that little road towards the back lot. I probably should have added a gate to that, but I'm sort of fine with it. I don't know. Because this back area isn't supposed to be too nice or anything. And you see right now I'm just trying to extend some of these roads, and I think I did a lot of the road placement off camera. I mean, once again, you're probably only seeing a quarter of what I did on camera, because I did a lot of stuff this episode. Like, I've spent a lot of time in game recently, and, you know, just been wanting to get this series done, because, I mean, like, I was just now, I went into the save for one of the final times. I'm probably going to go in one more, because a viewer wanted some screenshots of the railway, so I'll probably have to get those, but, because I forgot before, but I went in for one of the final times and just taking screenshots, and, like, the FPS is really bad. Like, it's terrible. And I mean, I went down to street level, and it's just absolutely terrible. So by the way, so in the description you are going to find a Imgur album with a bunch of screenshots, like almost 200 I think, yeah, I don't know. Okay, you know, I took 200. It'll probably go way down when I upload stuff to Imgur, but anyway, point is, pretty huge album, should be in the description if all goes as planned. Just of the, like, everything here in the city and stuff, and I got some really cool street view stuff, and yeah. Like, once you get down to the street in Falcon Falls, it just feels so New Yorky, like, honestly. Anyway, so you see right now I'm just detailing this metro station thing. So, with the metro, like, considering the size that you're able to work with in this game in terms of your map, I wasn't able to extend it too far like you'd see, you know, normally, but it's not too bad. Like, each, like, there are 2 lines, one by this is the river line, and then there's another one that's sort of more inland, that comes from the, sort of Brooklyn style area. This is, like, more the river golf course line. Yeah, with these stations, these metro stations, they've been getting a lot of use, which is great. And yeah, you see I'm just, I think I'm gonna go behind this Walmart and start detailing. Yeah, so just placing some decals and stuff. Wanted to do a, you know, normal back lot. I don't really want to talk too much about that. This is one of the final back lots of the series, though. Won't have to deal with too many more of these in the near future. But yeah, been doing so many of these in the series, these back lots, so it's like the same every time, whatever. So I figure I can talk about the save game. So the save game should be up either sometime this week or by next weekend, when the cinematic video comes out. I mean, probably it'll definitely be done and out by the time the cinematic video comes out. If all goes as planned. I mean, I'm recording this like a week in advance, so I really don't know what's gonna happen 2 weeks from now, but it should work out. So expect the save game, but if you don't have a completely insane computer, don't open it, because I have like a 980 and a really good i7, and I get maybe, you know, when I'm just looking around at the whole map and whatever, maybe 4 or 5 FPS. It's really terrible. And I've just, you learn to take your FPS for granted. Like, when I start my next series, I can imagine just getting like 50 FPS nonstop. I'm just gonna be so happy, but I don't know. Just, yeah. Save game should be out in the next week or so. And yeah, so you see right now, I'm working on this apartment complex area, and yeah, a little bit inspired by Strix from Arrowhead. Just wanted to make it really orderly, and I think that at least that sort of inspired me a little bit about how orderly his one was in Arrowhead. But yeah, I definitely wanted to do at least one apartment complex over here in this part of the map, because I really didn't have anywhere else to. So yeah, I mean, I had more of them before in the earlier versions of this city, when I hadn't gotten rid of this part of the map, but those were really not the best because they weren't really orderly at all. Not really much detailing, wasn't really the best. So yeah, so I'm placing like these manicured grass decals, stuff like that. I really tried to detail this apartment complex a lot, just make it look great, and it turned out amazing in the end. I used a bunch of different buildings by King Leno, just different apartment complex buildings. And yeah, just I forget which exact ones. I think like Stonecrest Apartments, Hamilton Crossing or something, or Hamilton Station. I think they're like, just one's a redone version of the other. I don't know. Point is, just used a bunch of King Leno stuff. Placed some wall rocks and stuff, as you can see. Right here, did some ivy on the sides of the buildings, just for a little extra touch. And yeah, so you see my roads are like light through this whole video. So yeah, for this just final video, and I mean, you saw the cinematics in the last video. In this video, you know, I'm just doing light roads, and the cinematic video on the channel next weekend will also have light roads. I just wanted to do that because, like, it just doesn't look right having really dark roads in like the harbor area with like heavy industry and stuff. And I figure I just wanted to switch now. Because also, I mean, this rural area, like, I added a bunch of road damage decals to, like, the roads, and it just made it look really cool, which you can't really do with the darker roads. So figured I'd just switch earlier on because I was gonna use lighter roads for the cinematic video anyway. But next series, darker roads will return. I don't know how dark, but they will be darker. So yeah, just placing some curbs over here. And it's really, these curbs do add a lot, and just a lot of depth, really. I'm not really an expert by any means on using them, but I've been using them a lot, clipping them together. And if you remember correctly from the airport episode, I did one little section that was like 300 clipped together because I wanted to add curves, and I just set the distance really short and used prop line tool. Just so that I can get it perfect. And I wouldn't do that if I wasn't close to the end of the series, just because of FPS and stuff and the prop limit. But we ended up scraping by with the prop limit, like it's at 45,000 or so props, and the limit is like 60-something thousand. So we did pretty well. I mean, I could have just used the the prop unlimiter mod or whatever, which I'll probably use in my next series because I believe it now has the features of prop precision, so there's no reason not to use it. And yeah, like, I figure I'll just use that, and it'll unlimit most props so that I can add like a crazy level of detail. So that should be fun. By the way, if you're a little bit thrown off by my detailing, I just wanted to say, I'm really not trying to detail this area too much. I'm just, like, not all areas deserve the same amount of detail, and that may sound like I'm just not caring about this, but that's not true. It's just not all areas deserve the same level of detail. Like, my farming area is even less detail, and like it just gets more and more detailed as you get towards the center of the city and stuff like that. And I don't know, I hope you understand what I mean, but the next series is going to be ultra detailed. So if you really like detail, yeah, you're going to really like the next series. It's going to be ultra detailed, far more than anything I've ever really done. Much smaller scale. I'm not spoiling anymore. Follow me on Twitter. So yeah. Anyway, so I'm working on this main street area and just placing some commercial. Just wanted a older American commercial street type thing, some shops and stuff. And you see right now, I think I'm working on the Chevy dealership. And yeah, I placed one of these on the other side of the map as well. But I figured I'd do one over here. And yeah, like, I'm really a fan of this asset. I just found it recently, but I don't know. I think it's like the nicest dealership asset on the workshop. I believe the dealership assets are, for the most part, all by the same person. But yeah, I'm just a really huge fan of this one in particular. And I'm using these curb props just to add some depth and section areas off better. And you'll see in a moment, I'm going to use ploppable asphalt to fill the whole area. And by the way, if you're wondering what car lots I used there, those are like the dealer lots, or it's like port factory or dealer lots or whatever. They just have pre-placed cars just in a row looking all perfect, so they're really nice and convenient for dealerships, so you don't have to place like prop by prop and stuff. I don't know, huge fan of that. Yeah, just finishing off the ploppable asphalt here, which I think really adds a lot because it just goes right with the road texture. And I really think as people continue to experiment with ploppable asphalt, there are going to be so many options. Like, I've seen Reddit recently, so many people have been doing like cul-de-sacs. Like, you can do real cul-de-sacs now. I mean, you do have like a weird curb type thing that's like asphalt, like right in the center. I don't know, but you can do it. I don't know, you really couldn't before that well. But yeah, now with ploppable asphalt, that's sort of a little bit more possible. So yeah, this area over here is that interchange to get off into that commercial district we made in like the 6th episode or something. And I think it was like 5th, whatever. Yeah, that interchange, I was just adding a lot of P-Delmo grasses, just trying to make old areas look like new. And I'm not going to go back into the old areas and detail them like crazy. I just used like the tree brush and put some newer trees like live oaks and stuff there, just to make it look like a little bit more like the rest of the map. But yeah, so this area over here, so there's that main Walmart, and there's also this Walmart neighborhood market, which I was a little bit hesitant about using like both, but I'm sort of fine with it. Like, I mean, the Walmart neighborhood market is like a completely different type of store. If you've ever been in one, it's like more of a like a supermarket type thing than a, you know, department store. So I figure, you know, American Monopoly, why not why not do this? So yeah, anyway, so yeah, just placing a bunch of trees over here in these New Englandy suburbs. I figure the New England style, like just these Americana homes by False Lucidity, if you don't have them, you gotta have them. They're so good. So they just look perfect for what I'm going for. If I didn't use them, I really don't know what else I'd use, to be honest. Like, the American Eclectic homes would look too suburban, too much like that 1950s perfect white picket fence home, and the King Leno residential looks a little bit too run down. But although I do use that a little bit later, you'll see. Oh, there's so much in this episode. Wow, we've still got like 10 more minutes of video here. And yeah, so this Walmart neighborhood market that I'm working on right here. So I went crazy detailed here. Like, I'm so happy with this. I just spammed decals and it looks incredible. So you'll see the cinematics at the end. Yeah, just beginning the back lot here. I just wanted to give you guys a tip. If decals look a little bit too faint, like the, say for example, the skid mark decals, just the tire marks, if they look a little bit faint and lighter, just in the exact same spot, don't move your mouse, just put another one there. Just clip them onto each other. So that if it might be an issue for your prop limit, maybe not if you have prop unlimiter, but it really just does add a lot, like if just for texture, because a lot of my older backlots of really faint decals, and you see that you know, that neighborhood market that I made, the Walmart neighborhood market, added so many decals just on top of each other that just, I don't know, just made it so much better and more pronounced, I guess. So yeah, you saw there a moment ago, I was just adding the final details to the main Walmart, you could say, and now I'm just adding just some grasses and stuff under the bridge, and yeah, there's just the speed Delmo grasses transform the game. It's crazy. And he's also been making some incredible bushes and stuff, so yeah, definitely check them out. One other thing I'd like to say is Mr. Mason's third version of the Weeping Willow Tree is out, so yeah, definitely check that out. It probably came out like 2 weeks ago when you're watching this. Yeah, it did come out 2 weeks ago, as a matter of fact, when you're watching this, but yeah, point is, I suggested to Mr. Mason, you gotta make a new Weeping Willow, because honestly, I've always loved using Weeping Willows, but the select few assets, like, there's one by somebody else other than Mr. Mason. It's like really, like the actual model's nice, but the textures are really, really bright, and I don't know. So Mr. Mason made a perfect version of the Weeping Willow. So definitely check it out. But yeah, I think it's finally time that I'll leave you people with some music for a couple of minutes. I'll be back so we can say a final goodbye, sort of, to Falcon Falls in just a few minutes. So enjoy the music. See you then.
Oh, baby, we are a Polaroid, steady, trapped in a void, countless hours without sleep, unaware, baby, we're just like sheep. So I walk away from everything, 'cause I don't care just how it ends. So hold tight, oh, we're drifting back from where we are to pitch black. You're just bad taste in my mouth. I just walk away from everything, 'cause I don't care just how it ends. Wouldn't you say on every plan, in every way, we're better off this way? As though we never learn from the situation, even if the walls are caving in and the ship is clearly sinking, we're going back for the pearl. She doesn't want to sing it, she doesn't want to feel it, she doesn't want to believe it, she doesn't want to win. You can fight it all you can do it all again. You can try to solve your problems at the bottom of the lake, but whatever you do, mark my words, don't steer away from me. So far away from me, so far away from me. You can fight it all
Alright, I'm back, and yeah, I mean, you see this lake we're working on right now, or it's a little pond, I guess. It's very, very overgrown. Wow, I'm so happy with this. You're gonna see the cinematics here in a few minutes, and I mean, it's gonna be sad, but time's gonna have to come in a moment. But yeah, you'll see these cinematics. This little pond looks absolutely incredible. Once again, powered by P-Delmo. So yeah. Moving forward, so there's we're by that seaside town, or well, it's a riverside town really that we made before, and yeah, just trying to come in and add some details and stuff that because I mean I got rid of some of the buildings from before, so just coming in trying to add some new stuff. And yeah, just placed a motel there. Just placing random buildings throughout the map. And now you see I'm going with some King Lino residential. I wanted to make a more rundown area by the Metro Depot you see over there. The Metro Depot might not be too realistic, but it's something, and it looks really nice. And you see these apartments that I'm placing here that are really not too nice. I mean, the model's really, really nice. Good job, King Leno. But, you know, just wanted to go for something a little bit more, not that run down, but, I mean, it'll be run down once you see the parking lot stuff. But yeah, if you're wondering what this, this train line is here, so this is the cargo line that goes through more logging. So it no longer goes through that first town we built in the first episode. It instead goes sort of towards the river and then crosses the river and then connects up with the rail line that goes over to, I mean, the airport and stuff. And yeah, so yeah, that's that. But over here we are doing some of the final stuff here. We're just placing some supports under this avenue here, because I wanted to make a little underpass area. And yeah, I don't know, so like this avenue I would have made a smaller road because it's pretty rural out here, but it's so like built into what we've already made. I just decided to keep it as a larger avenue, so I'm fine with that. It does get a bunch of traffic too, so I mean, you know, considering how rural it is. But yeah, just adding some decals and stuff, detailing this area under here, and this area really looked great in the end. I think I posted like a screenshot of it to Reddit a little while ago. I don't know how long, it's like 2 weeks ago for you people, or maybe a little less, but yeah, I don't know. It's really weird talking to you from the past. So yeah, I think we're doing the final stuff in the time lapse here. This is sad. We're gonna have to say goodbye to Falcon Falls. I mean, until next week where we have the cinematic video. But yeah, that cinematic video, once again, you don't want to miss it. So I just can't say that enough. I spent a lot of time on it, and it's really my favorite work from this whole channel. I'm so happy with it. So yeah, we're just doing some final stuff here, trying to place some foliage around the Metro Depot area. But yeah, so the time lapse is coming to an end. This is the final moments of the time lapse footage of Falcon Falls. This is sad. This is so sad. I'm gonna have to say goodbye now. So yeah, this is it. Hopefully you all really just did enjoy the whole series. I mean, this series has just been an amazing journey for me, and this is just the beginning. So yeah, the new series will be out in 2 weeks, hopefully, and once again, cinematic video out next weekend, showcasing all of Falcon Falls. So yeah, leave a like on the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you want to see the cinematic video or the next series. But yeah, if you enjoyed, subscribe, hit the bell icon next to the subscribe button to get notified when I upload. Follow me on Twitter for teasers and updates and stuff, and what else is there to say? This is it. Goodbye, Falcon Falls. I mean, I'll see you in 1 week for the final cinematic video. That's it. Goodbye, Falcon Falls.